Ahoy, mateys! Welcome to another part of Let's Play Battle for the Bikini Battle. Spongebob in there. In this part, we're gonna take on giant ships.
Ahoy there, Spongebob! Swab the poop deck!
Oh, I already did that joke with Squidward, Mr. Krabs.
Yes, well, it's a good one though, eh?
No, it sure is.
Here's what you need to do. Destroy all the power generators on the robot ship. Once the power is off, you'll be able to shoot the Dutchman's cannons to destroy the robot ship.
Cannon do, Mr. Krabs.
But so let's make us way. Make us way. Make our way over to the giant pirate ships. Actually, they're pretty big normal size. I'm sorry, they're not giant at all. They're pretty much normal pirate ships. Go over there if you need it. Randomly hanging out there. Press the buttons.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying.
You can still make it work. So really, just go and press the buttons on one thing. It's figured, how do we get across? Well, conveniently, there's giant platforms. Convenient, eh? So now let's shoot a missile over to the giant robot dude. Because he's being away if we don't do anything about him now. It's probably easier to do it now than later because, well, we're on a steel platform. And like video game logic, these things will suddenly fall out underneath your feet if you stand on them too long. So make sure you take the dude out before you try to do this because, well, it is way harder when you have to keep on moving before death. So anyways, there's a generator here, so let's just do that to get rid of the generator. I'm not sure how physics work. Let's try this again. No, I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. Let's see this maybe like in slow motion. Zoom in a little bit on it. I give me no. That was a horrible view. Let's try this again one more time. Just. No, I'm pretty sure it's not how physics work. Hitting one part of destroying the generator does not destroy the whole entire thing like magic. Science. Anyways, let's go up here and you can snipe this. I sniped something. I don't know why I sniped exactly. Right, something. I want to hit this, so you won't be able to be stuck. Worried about all the. Oh, nice job! I wasn't even aiming for you. So those robots will stop respawning because that'll be very nice. Now we get to change it to Sunday, and there's a nice little piece of underwood down there. You need it. There's a sock up there, which you'll get later on, or you can just do. No, can't get up there. Really? Really? They made sure of this, right? Okay. Fine. So you fly over here. We gotta make her get our ways up there. Now, how in the world do we do that? You ask. How do we get up there? How are we supposed to do it? I don't know. I thought for some reason it didn't work. So I can fly this way. Like that. Nope. Okay. Go through there. I'm supposed to lower the mast, the crow's nest. I always. It's kind of fun. I always like goofing around with the game, see if I can break it. We can break around each other. You gotta go this way, because for some reason. Go this way. Go this way. For some reason, it doesn't work the other way. So from here. Okay, why don't I remember how to do this part? I honestly remember not. Okay, yeah, we need Sandy. And that doesn't work! Okay, I'm just gonna do the way I originally did it. Pretty sure you're supposed to like do some puzzle making there with Spongebob, taking that thing down. Or you can just do that. I mean, what's the point of having that down there? I don't know. I'm still curious about that. I mean, what does that do? I got all the cannons destroyed. Those are cannons? I thought those were generators.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's
You ain't gonna.
underwear.
We'll come back to that sock over there. Kind of Oh, God! Hey! Don't glitch me out there. Don't glitch me out there. So let's up here. Let's up the point. Yeah, we're all the way out. That's fine. Dang it. Well, I'll just go fly over this area. Glitch to that thing. Okay, can I grab this part? Okay. Go down to area. Get the random little bit down here. Some use later. But if you jump down here, you can't get back up. Whose idea was this? Oh, never mind. That worked perfectly fine, actually. Let's jump up here. And again, it's just like this long, complicated method of getting from place to place, where you can just jump like from one end to the other end. It's sadly pretty dang easy. And a button. Just go line grab it. Somehow it doesn't work. Stop being picky about what works and what doesn't work, game. It's annoying me. So let's fly over it. Then hit the button. Okay, that one works. Now obviously the giant stretch of floating platforms obviously means we go over here next, right? Right? Maybe it makes sense. I'm asking, what do you think? Do you think this is the way to go? If you said yes, well you're correct, obviously. I mean, why else would it be? And press the button appears. Ooh, if you go this way, you always get to dodge getting hit by that. And you get to the very top of here, and now you can fly down through the sack. Oh, there's no really sad way as like zipline. This would be kind of cool. Oh, you can walk. I didn't know you could walk on that. Oh, didn't know you could walk on it. So let's head back. Back to this high part. Oh, I'm not gonna get enough jump there at all. Excuse me, I'm moving cool. Oh, the disgrace. Swing a little bit. Not that perfectly easy. And let's actually land up here first and then fly over there. Oh! Almost missed a jump. Almost. Pretty bad. And now that thing turns into a platform. Thank you for showing up now. Now if you go over and hit that button that appeared in the treasure chest over there. I started to make the Spongebob because Sandy can't ground pound. Can. You unlock. He actually just shoots the cannons. And that unlocks the next cutscene.
We did it! We got your ship back and defeated the robots!
That you did! But now that I look at it, I think I'll keep this golden spatula. It's so nice and shiny. It reminds me of my first buried treasure.
But what about our deal?
Ah, never make a deal with a ghost. Deals don't mean anything to me, except for that great deal I got on a butter churn back in 1873. What a prize, I tell you, nothing beats creamy hand-churned butter.
Wait just a cotton-picking minute, Butter Boy. We did all that stuff, and you're backing out like a sea weasel.
Sea weasel? Oh, them's fighting words. If you want this gold thingy so bad, come and get it.
You're on.
Sea weasel? Sea weasel's a fighting word. Oh, come on. It is on, Mr. Sea Weasel, you. So anyways, it's another one of these weird boss fights that are technically boss fights, but not really, because it only takes 3 hits instead of the other version of 9. So they're kind of like mini boss fights. Which basically you can dodge by walking back and forth as he shoots nose lasers. And then he'll shoot more noise lasers, which you can basically dodge by walking back and forth and jumping. And then he'll turn to this weird form, where you just jump behind him and grab his tail. And then he takes 1 damage, and then you repeat. And the music right now is horribly unfitting to a boss fight against a giant ghost pirate. Kind I wish it was better. And obviously now since we hit him, now it turns to 3, goes to the side, this one back to the side. This boss fight is tad lame. I mean, it's long. It's not really interesting at all. It's not really a good boss fight. It's kind of interesting boss fights. And now he'll do it 3 times. So now 9 times. First time it was what? 2 times before. Now it's 9. Let's grab him from behind and hurt him again. Hold it with the one hand as she turns around for some reason. Don't know why. And basically that's it. He'll have nothing to do up his sleeves. Just go sleeves. Now guess how many times he'll do it? 4. And those ones do the tide. And we do it again. Now if you get hit by any of these, I think he starts the nice little 4 segments over again. So don't get hit. Or this boss fight goes longer than I asked to. Ready for everything. No, it doesn't happen. Does nothing happen? It looks like anything happens. Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter if you get hit or not. Why does he fly in the air? I don't know. We'll never find out because he goes to this horn shirt. Dumb move again. You fly over and you pull his tail once more. And you're done. Probably the worst boss fight in this game.
Had enough, you dirty ghost?
Dirty? I'll have you know this jacket has been cleaned twice.
Everyone stop fighting! I think I have an idea!
Here you go.
Oh, it looks like my ship. It's even got all the little mold that flies. How thoughtful. All right, you little rapscallions. Here's the golden spatula.
Thank you, Mr. Sea Weasel. Let's take it and leave. Let's get out of here. Now, if you see here, we're missing one. It's called Get Aloft there, matey. Let's jump to it. So we got everything else. If you jump back to the original area, hooks will come down for allow you to get that you're just gonna say over there. To get that one sock if you did not go it the stupid way like I do. It's probably a recommendation to do this that way, but if you're up for the challenge, go right ahead. Like not taking out this dude the second time around. It gives you a challenge, and I failed the challenge. I should have just gone and taken him out normally. But sadly, I have no patience. So I really don't want to wait around, and I probably won't do it again. Okay, Meech's just back in the area where we need to be. Now if you're flying over here with Sandy now, this is this little platform. Mentioned it before. I wasn't there before. That's basically it. You can jump on that thing. Now if you're probably thinking, why don't you just do that right ahead? Well, I completely forgot that this is where the last one was, and I remembered it after I pressed the button, like, oh yeah, the last golden spatula in this area, you have to randomly hit that target.
Someone better make good use of all these.
So let's go to the highest point of this whole entire map. Let's not instead because... Oh? Could we? Don't think so. If we flew up... No, we're not. Go back to Bikini Bottom. Jump bucket, because it's the closest one. And we have one more level. One more level. 17 left, and you can definitely see how much stuff we have left. Now, my recommendation is not. Let's go to actually check how many. We should be pretty dang good with Patrick. Oh yeah, we have 5 more. Mr. Krabs are nowhere close. I would not recommend doing this one because the next level you should have a good chunk of change on you, and 5,000 should be good enough. These other ones you can easily just grind for, but heck, we probably should talk about that afterwards.
Keep looking for golden spatula, SpongeBob. I'm sure that my robots out there have some.
Hey, you call them your robots.
No,
And I saw a plaque on the butt of one of the robots that said, property of Plankton.
Well, maybe. But
And I found this order form for robot parts with your signature on it.
Can I have that back? I need it for my tax write-off.
I think you've been pulling my leg this whole time.
Well, duh!
I'll bet you made all these robots. And after I get inside the chum bucket and figure out how to stop them, I'm gonna tell everyone.
Fine, tell everyone. Be a big tattletale. I'm still smarter than all of you. Maybe this day won't be mine. Or the next. Or possibly even the next. Or 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 the next after that. But the one after the next, after the next, after the next, after that. Well, that one after that, right next to that one, that will be my day.
Amen. See you guys in the next part.